Hello everybody and welcome to a short little video here I decided to make after observing our local NOAA weather radio station for a few days now. KIH20 is our local station here in Huntsville, and I run a Broadcastify stream of the station from my repeater site located in Brindley Mountain in Lacey Springs. And the transmitter site's located on Monte Sano on the WHNT broadcast tower. I believe it's about 2/3 of the way up on the tower, so it's about I believe maybe about, I don't know how tall that WHNT tower is, but it's about 2/3 of the way up there. So I've been monitoring the stream off and on, and the other day I tuned in and all I heard was static. And at first I assumed that my stream was malfunctioning. Maybe my receiver had died or tuned off frequency, or the antenna was broken or something. But the antenna doesn't really need an antenna up there because the signal is so strong coming off the adjacent mountain. So what I did was I turned on my local receiver here at the house, and I also heard static. So I decided to tune in here to the archives and try and see if I could figure out what was going on. And it appears that the station here has been having some trouble. So I'm going to go over what it looks like when it goes offline and when it comes back online, as well as some interesting things I observed during the outage. So we see here, this is where it was going offline, and I'll just go ahead and play the audio for you so you can hear what it sounds like when it went offline. It looks like the date that it went offline was May 15th, around 11:37 a.m. So if we just put the playhead here and play it, I'm just going to let this play until the static starts so you can hear what it sounds like.
The dew point was 63, making the relative humidity 74%. Winds were northwest at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was...
So you can see that it pretty much disappeared in an instant. There was no real fade out or anything. There was a slight chop there, but it just was gone. I don't know why it happened, but it just went off the air. So it was off the air for about a little over 24 hours, and we're going to look here and see what happened while it was offline. So at some point during this recording says it was on the 16th at 10 a.m., so this just happened recently. We actually started getting propagation from another National Weather Service broadcast tower, and this tower is located in Tennessee, so I'll play the identifier for that.
The National Weather Service. This is Station WXK62, located in Humphreys County. The broadcast originates from the National Weather Service office near Nashville. The current time is 9:58 a.m. Central Daylight Time. What? Flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues.
And if we go ahead and pull up a map here to see where the estimated coverage of this tower is, you can see down here in Morgan County where my tower is located, right about where my cursor is, there is most definitely not coverage. But we're up on a mountain with a directional antenna, and there were conditions. So that was kind of cool. That signal faded in and faded out. As you can see on the waterfall here, it sort of came up and down and in and out. But that was kind of interesting. I thought we got another station in there briefly. And finally, we come to the point where the tower actually comes back online. And you can see there's a pretty good chunk of time here where things were powered up but not fully operational. So I'm going to go ahead and play these. And as you can see, it actually came online for a bit and then went back offline. And then came online for a bit again and went back offline before finally coming back online here. So we're going to go through all this and just kind of listen to this and see what it sounds like. That's some pretty bad ground loop noise there.
10.251.99.43.
That's a little interesting. I have no clue what that is. So it looks like at this point the transmitter was turned back off, and we start hearing the other station in there again. Here it comes back briefly. And it sounds like all we hear really is just some ground loop noise. And it dies again. And then here we are to the point where it comes back online and stays online.
10.251.9 10.251.99.43
Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 40%. The metropolitan area weather conditions at 10 a.m. In Huntsville, at the International Airport, skies were mostly sunny. The temperature was 73 degrees, with a dew point of 61.
Now, earlier I misspoke. When I looked at the timeline, I didn't notice this, but it appears that the station or the transmitter was rebooted once again. I have a theory about this. I think this is an announcement of some kind of firmware version or hardware version, similar to how an RCOM RC210 repeater controller, when it powers up, it announces the type of controller and the software version. Let's take a listen to this.
Afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Southwest.
Almost feels like they unplugged the audio cable.
10.251.99.43
With a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s.
And then it comes back again. I don't know if that was the last time out, but it looks like that was the last one. Now I think what I'm going to try and do is give a phone call over to the National Weather Service locally and ask them what's going on.
National Weather Service is Nate.
Hey, Nate, my name is Joseph. I noticed that the National Weather Service broadcast off of Monte Sano's was down for about 24 hours, and I just wondered if y'all knew anything. I think it's back up now, but I wondered if y'all knew what happened to it.
I don't know what happened to it, but I think that we do know what happened. I can have someone get in touch with you.
I mean, if it's gonna cause a problem for you guys, I don't want to bother you, but I just thought that was weird, and then I heard another station from Tennessee coming in over propagation, so thought that was interesting. But yeah, if it's gonna be a problem, I don't want to bother you.
No, it's not a problem. Let me see. Let me check our log here. That's a Huntsville transmitter, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that. Yeah, I don't know the cause of that, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're usually aware when that happens.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Not a big deal or nothing. I just wondered what was going on over there. So.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate the call.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
All right, take care.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. Yeah, so he didn't know what was going on with it, and good luck getting through to WHNT. Every time you call them, their phone call usually drops, and their engineer never answers the phone. So that's a lost cause trying to call them and figure out what happened, but it's no big deal. I just thought that was interesting. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Bye.